Welcome to the Monica Go podcast. I am excited to have you in today because we're always going back to basics. And as we do so, remember, this is a place to thrive. This is for people that want to give it a go, knowing that God already gave a go for you. Listen, not long ago, I met a couple of ladies by God incidences. It wasn't a prepared meeting, but I got to meet these beautiful ladies from up north. I'm here in Florida. We started chatting about love life. And love life is pretty serious for women that really want to get love. You know what I mean? Nowadays, we see a lot of things happening in the love world, which we think it's love, but sometimes it's really not love whatsoever because we don't respect ourselves. And the standard that we should set is how self respect shapes our love life and legacy. And as I was talking with these beautiful women, intelligent entrepreneurs, professionals, gorgeous women, I saw something that creeped into me because I saw myself decades ago. I was begging for love. Oh my God, begging for love in the wrong places. My gosh, when we need that identity, that self-assurance, it doesn't mean that we're doing it right or wrong. It means that we're not taught the right thing. So when we're begging, we're not taught. We haven't been taught. We shrink ourselves. We accept, and everybody knows that we're not being chosen. We are waiting to be chosen. So today it's about something to elevate you or quietly destroy you if you ignore it. Because if I didn't change in my life, I would have been begging for love in the wrong places. And as I was speaking with these beautiful women, how's your love life? Oh, I've been with my boyfriend for 9 years. Oh, great. Do you live with each other? No, we don't live with each other. We just have a relationship. And I go, really? For 9 years? Oh my gosh, you're the menu. You're just the menu. And when we accept these things from men because we're begging this love, how on earth are we able to tell them, hey, I need some respect? You know, respect starts from ourselves. It's because we don't treat ourselves correctly. So people start treating us the way we treat ourselves. I don't know if this makes sense, but it's the way that we teach the world how to treat us. My dear. And after that disalignment that I had, I saw myself in this woman. Then I met another one that was gorgeous, and she said, yeah, I just haven't been able to have luck in relationships." Even though she brilliantly spoke, she was just tolerating things she hadn't set inside of her. You know, that really is hard for me because I had to drag myself out of relationships that did not have that respect for me. I thought I was being loved. I was just giving bits and pieces of what I thought could be love. I remember when I finished up a relationship and I had this encounter with the Lord. It was something that was like, "Oh my God, I don't know if you believe in God or not, but just let me give you my story. This is such a true thing that you need to listen to this because I got divorced and there was so many things wrong. I heard this still voice and said, "Monica, you don't love me." And I go, "What? Yes, I do. You healed me when I was sick in a bed. You healed me when I was destroyed, when I had the worst diagnostics. And you picked me out of that bed sentence, that death sentence, and you picked me up from where I was." And the beautifulest thing ever, I I heard that voice. "You love me the way you want to love me, not the way I want you to love me." And that was a full turning point. Let me tell you, it was a full turning point. And I said, "Oh my gosh, Lord, if I don't love you thinking that I love you and I don't love you the way that you say that I don't love you, it's because I don't know how to love. And people may be saying, oh, I'm like this because of my parents. I'm like this because I'm adopted. I'm an orphan. You could be so many things, but you're not a, a casualty of the world. You were made and you are not a surprise for God. You were made and beautifully made. Let me tell you that self respect in this sense is not ego, it's not pride. It's not that I'm better than you. Self respect is alignment. And when we start respecting ourselves, we start understanding what love is all about. God had to train me. It was my decision to be trained by God. He was my teacher, and I worked into it. I was needing, I was begging, I was, oh, my dear. It was not good. But when you get trained and you get to know, people perish because of the lack of knowledge. And let me tell you, people could go to the best universities, they could be the best entrepreneurs, you could have tons of money. But if you don't have the knowledge in your soul, in your heart to be able to live in a world that you're called to live in with basic love, with real love, we're screwed. We need alignment. We need to be taught. We need to be guided. And yes, my friends, I love myself. It has been quite a ride, but a ride that I could tell you, God really did it for me. I was able to learn how self-respect was. I was able to learn the image that I was made into. It's been such a beautiful thing. And I've been helping women for decades in this area. People lose their crowns and I pick it up for them and put them back on because we lose what we think. We think we are an identity of our profession, of what we do. No, we are God's children and we are respected by him. We are loved by him. He planned you inside out. He loves you the way you are, but he doesn't want to leave you where you're at the way you're at. He wants to take you and take you back to basics. I love this portion of the word in the book of Psalms 139:14, and it's just so powerful. It says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that fully well. I love that. Sometimes we walk in our worlds and we don't know. We don't know that we're fearfully and wonderfully made. When I When I started understanding this, I could see myself in the mirror in another position. I was able to anchor myself in who I was for him, not what people wanted to say about me. It's what God had to say about me. I don't earn the value of people, I earn God's value. And that is so powerful because above all things, we need to guard our hearts because everything that flows through it is what makes us or breaks us. It does. It makes us or breaks us. And through my life and through the hardships that I went through, it was just natural in me to be able to talk with these beautiful women that I met at the airport, talking to them and saying, hey, girl, you deserve more than that. God has a plan. You know, when I got divorced, I had to let God do this thing with me, to work through me, to open me like an open heart surgery, open my brain and talk to me. And I had to let him because I didn't want to stay where I was because I was going to lose it again. I was going to choose wrong. And sometimes we choose wrong. But I said, Father, you have to teach me and you choose for me. And that was my faith. I was blinded, but my faith started getting bigger and bigger, better and better. Not even seeing the outcome, not even seeing the outcome. So, yeah, letting letting God open you up and operating you and teaching you is quite a beautiful thing. because your relationships start changing. You know how to protect your heart. You come into a place of peace. Your standards become higher, and how you deliver your friendship, how you deliver your yourself, it's another story. So, this is something that has to be right, something that has to change everything. I don't know, girl, or my friend, my boyfriend out there, my girlfriend out there, if you don't have self respect, because it's not only the guys that do wrong, there's some women out there, they're very interesting. But let me tell you, we need to have self respect. No longer it is optional, it's spiritual. It's something that we need to guide our temples to go through it, inside it, and just let God work in you. Remember that when I went through this process, it took me a couple of years, but I wanted to have a partner. I wanted to have somebody to love me, to respect me. And I don't know if God talks to you through dreams, but believe me, God talks to me a lot through dreams. And through a dream, he said I was ready. I didn't go out with no one. I had my eyes focused on my kids. I had two beautiful young little boys at that time. One was 5 turning 6 and the other one was 3. They were my life. They are my life. But that other part of me was like, what am I showing my guys? What am I showing my kids? So I didn't want to go out with no one. I said to myself several times, who's going to want to go out with me? I have 2 kids. Who's going to get married with me? No one. They only want to have something with me, but not everything. And I love God. He's the maker of impossibles. He's the doer of miracles. And I want to deposit this in your heart, my dear friend, my dear girlfriend, my dear boyfriend out there. Relationships are a great thing, but you need to let God depth Himself in you. So the question is, do people around me respect me? The question is, am I honoring what God has done in me? He called me valuable. He called me beautiful. He called me His inheritance, that He loves me. Do the people that I have around me love me, respect me? Through that dream that I was mentioning, I saw this man come to the door of my home. When I woke up, I said, "Oh my God, I'm ready." And the Lord said, "Yes, you're ready. You're ready to be loved, but also you're ready to not make me your second place." I was placing God in a second place. I never did that on purpose. I had known God since I was a little girl, but really know him when I was in that sick bed for 2 months and a half. And he said, "You're ready. And when you're ready, be ready because I'm getting you ready." And I'm letting you know today that God is getting you ready. Just wait. Don't force it. Don't look for it. It's going to come to the door of your home. Your love life is going to come to your home if you let him work with you, because God doesn't need nobody to help him out. He's God already. That man knocked that door. Well, that's a full testimony. That could be a full podcast. And I'm not going to go through it. But when I saw him, I almost fainted because I heard that still voice that said, "He is your husband." Nothing that I thought I wanted. It was nice. He was nice and all that kind of stuff. But I said, "My husband? Oh my gosh." And let me tell you, 25 years later, he is my husband for 25 years. If you're looking for perfection in a man, you're not going to find it. But if you're looking for respect, honorability, if you're looking for somebody that honors you and loves you, he was taking a full package, 3 for the price of 1. And life, life just is beautiful. But we need to learn our processes. We need to learn our lessons, and God doesn't want to let you down where you're at. You just go seek Him. I love what it says in the book. It says, "Go knock, and the door will open. Go seek, and you will find." And I'm letting this drop right inside of you, my dear friends, because if you're looking for a love life, or if you're, looking for love in the wrong places, like that song, no, stop looking for love. Stop getting in people's beds just because. No, respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, people that will come to you will respect you. And the person that's going to honor your life will respect you as well. So remember, my dear friends, the question is, are you respecting yourself? And this podcast is going to be dedicated to all of my girlfriends out there that need some love. Start by God. Let God heal you, restore you, and embrace you. And He will bring your prince. They're not perfect, but they're wonderful companions. Remember, I'll be waiting for you. God bless you wherever you are. If this has resonated with you today, well, just share it with someone else and accompany me during this walk together with the Monica Go podcast, where we're going back to basics, reminding you giving a go takes you to another level, knowing that God already gave a go for you. See you next time.